What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back to take a look at all of the confirmed, accepted Tennogen skins and, skins, accessories, all that stuff for round 20 of Warframe. Pretty excited about this. I did a video a couple days back, and I actually thought we were going to have to wait a little while before we found out which skins made it, but here they are being announced on, I think, a prime time. I was expecting maybe them to come out on the dev stream, but anyways, without further ado, we now know what they are. There are 29 pieces for this upcoming round. However, they are coming in two waves. If you guys were here around for like around 17, 18 or something like that, they split them up in three waves. This time we're getting two different waves of content. So we do have a new Protea, Grendel, and Revenant skin, which are the first skins of those Warframes, which is pretty exciting. And there is a link down below for anyone who wants to check out the full webpage to show off all the links to all of these. There's also going to be a section that tells you which skins are coming in which wave. I'll go over those at the end of the video, just so that you guys can see which ones are coming first, and unfortunately some will have to hold off and wait for. But anyways, jumping on in, our first skin is going to be the Atlas Blade of the Lotus skin by, of course, Beastbuster. Now, Beastbuster has been getting a lot of skins into the game at this point because I feel like their modeling, their design is become very refined, and they really know what they're doing. These Beastbuster Blade of the Lotus skins I really enjoy. I think they are very, very, very cool. And this Atlas design, I'm actually pretty excited about. It might convince me to jump back in and play around with Atlas again, to be honest. So yeah, great job, Beastbuster. Looking forward to seeing what it looks like in my color schemes and little quick looks in the future. So yeah. Following that, we have the Baruch Zamaru, which, of course, LED 2012 has already gotten into the Zamaru line with the Avara skin, and now we have ourselves a Baruch design. There seems to be a lot of people who really, really enjoy Baruch out there, so congratulations to those who are looking for a special skin for your Baruch. You have this option now available. There's actually 3 Baruch skins in this deal, so yeah, if this one doesn't suit your taste, then we'll see one here in just a moment. But I like this one. I don't play Baruch all that much. I know he's a fantastic frame, and I want to spend more time kind of developing my loadouts and stuff with Baruch. And maybe I'll pick up a Tennogen skin when they come out, and I'll give him a second look, because I think he's fun. I just, I really haven't, like I said, taken the time to develop the loadouts and stuff. So anyways, jumping over to another Baruch skin, we have the Baruch Shiran. And this one, when I did my my look at all the stuff that was waiting to be accepted, this one, I feel like there's something there for me. I think it looks cool. The helmet looks pretty unique. Unfortunately, all of the previews are in the same colors, other than the map, the color mapping, but they seem like they're all in the same colors, and I really, really, really think this would look great in some of my Baruch fashion. But I don't know. I think it's going to look good. I like the energy. I like the helmet. You got the little energy pieces all over the place. Other than that, it's not too off, of what Baruch's default look. So I think that's technically a good thing, unless you're looking for something really wild and abstract. But I don't know. Looks good. It looks good. I just would like to see it personally with my color schemes. So this is by Lubax. All right. Following up with the third Baruch that is going on in this update, we have Blade of the Lotus by, of course, Blade of the Lotus by Beastbuster, just making sure, just in case for whatever reason you decided to use a different name or something. But we got Beastbuster going on here. This looks cool. Definitely going with that medieval like armored look. You can see, the metallic, almost, I don't know, armored. I don't want to just repeat the same words. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something different. But medieval armor, kind of a special sheen, armor-like, kind of texturing. It's cool. I like the helmet. I like this cool, like, I don't know. It's like an aggressive, edgy. I will just say it's an edgy design, but these cool dangly bits from the helmet, those are pretty cool as well. Fitting with kind of a like a monk kind of style. The stance alone kind of gives you like monk warrior type deals, but armored up, pretty cool. I'm excited for sure to see this one in my color schemes. So, anyways, yeah. Can't wait to see this one. Great job, Beastbuster. Okay, going into a Frost skin, the Frost Stridged 2.0. So a lot of these, you guys have been, in the last round, you guys were like, what about this skin? What about that skin? And a lot of these needed to undergo some changes. So, for instance, this one is a 2.0. Some of the other ones that we just passed were 3.0s, 2.0s. So, thankfully, there's been some tweaks. The Stridged by Rygo has made it into the game. So, you can see a bit of Rygo's kind of design, going into the game. And because Rygo had the Excalibur and stuff, so you can see a little bit of his theme going on there. So, interesting. Frost, I don't know, you get a second look at Frost and pick up a skin. Seems pretty neat. So great job, Rygo. Congratulations on getting a skin in game. Another skin in game. And this one, very excited about Grendel, our big old meatball boy by Wobble. Of course, doing this awesome infested kind of theme. Just the teeth look, the crazy like mandible type feels with the helmet, super like infested monstrosity kind of feels. And this is one that I mentioned I'll almost definitely gonna be buying. I do always give these skins a look with my colors. I play around with my colors and see what happens, but just my where my brain is going with this skin is making me super excited to get it in color and play around with this. So yeah, definitely a cool skin. Definitely for those who have been getting Wobble skins in the past, really like that infested look. If you like Grendel at all, this is like a must-have in my opinion. So very, very cool. Congratulations, Wobble, getting another skin in game. Very excited to see what you do in the future as well. All right. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Pretty neat. All right. Jumping over, we have the Inaros Ozymandias. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, but we have a couple different colors to look at, so that's cool. This is kind of like the default texturing, which I really like. I like the sandy kind of design, but you got like this this masked breathing apparatus thing going on here. Like a desert I don't know, desert wanderer type deal with some tubes, some mask type stuff. I think it's cool. I like the aesthetic. Gives me a little bit of Grenier feels, so I really dig it. A little bit of difference back here. Definitely some difference in the arm, kind of tying into more of like a Grenier armor kind of look, like a plated armor kind of look. I don't know. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what it looks like in my color scheme. We have it in green, so we kind of have a general idea of going down the Grenier avenue of the color scheme. We got the blue going on here, which is pretty neat. I like it. And then we have a red, edgy, edgelord type deal. Not quite for me, but someone out there is probably just in love. And then we have something a little bit more feminine, a little cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool looking. If you wanted like a female Inaros Desert Wanderer type deal, it's pretty cool. So this is by Matson. I don't recognize the name, so congratulations getting a skin in game. Very, very cool. I think this one's going to sell pretty well because it's got a really cool aesthetic to it, so congratulations. All right. We all know Grax, the Grax line, with Faven delivering another beautiful skin. I don't play Cora all that much. I do really like kind of doubling down with Kavat's, her special Vanari, and doing my own Kavat like deal, and just going ham, doing the Strangledome thing, just wrecking enemies with my whip. A cool frame. I just don't find myself playing Cora all that often, and I think I'm going to now because, dude, I mean, the helmet, super cool designs. There's going to be, because Cora's got her ability, like how her armor kind of changes with the patterns of the damage she's doing, the healer mode, the attack mode, the defense mode type deal. So that's going to be cool. It definitely fits the aesthetic, very cool. Fits the Grenier armored kind of look, the weathered kind of look, and then of course got these little energy spots, the cool energy with on the blades, and that just awesome Grenier kind of aesthetic. And I'm excited to see what this looks like in game for sure, because it looks great. But I really love playing around with Faven skins and with my color schemes. I don't know. It's cool the way the textures feel in like some crazy different colors, and I love it. So you can see here the skin with the spiky puncture deals, the slash deals, and the impact type armor deals. So very cool. I like this. I really, really, really like this. So great job, Faven, once again, delivering a fantastic skin to the peeps. All right, following up, Nidus Kuvail. Let me just make sure. I felt like I double clicked. Let me just make sure. Okay, did we get them all? We just went from Cora to Nidus. All right, so we have the Nidus Kuvail Scrounger skin. This is one of the skins that everybody is like, DE is ignoring us. We want this awesome Nidus skin that hasn't made it in game yet. What the heck, Digital Extremes? It's because, and I've said this in the past, they get a hold of the artist. They say, hey, little tweaks here or there. We really, if this gets some changes, we'll work with you. We want to get this in game. And sure enough, this is the feedback fixed version of the Scrounger. Is it Scrounger? Okay, I was going to say Scavenger, but the Scrounger Kuvail. Oh, dude, I love this. I was pretty hyped in the version 1 to see this, just like everybody else was. And I'm so happy this is coming to the game. People were really, really on the bandwagon for getting this skin in game. And like I said, if Digital Extremes and gets a hold of the artist, they work with the artist, they make sure that if the artist is willing to make some changes to make things work, there's the opportunity for it to get in game. This is a good example. It's made it. Very excited for this to get in here. So Ernix, very, very cool. I'm very excited to get my hands on this and play around with it. Great job, on the skin, and congratulations. And I'd like to see your future stuff, because if it's anything like this, woo! All right, we got another Nidus skin. Another one I'm very, very excited about. So we do have a current Tennogen, the Night Hunter, people really love. That one is very, very infested-y, right down the infested avenue. The one we just saw, the Kuvail Scrounger, gives me like an armored Grenierish feel a little bit, and I like that a lot. And this one gives me almost a like futuristic metallic. I don't want to say Corpus, because it's definitely not Corpus, but it's very tech-based infested Nidus. And I didn't know if it was even possible to make an infested frame look metallic and this cool, but oh boy, it absolutely made it happen. Master Noob delivering on just a sick Nidus, and I'm really, really excited about this one as well. I might be buying every Nidus skin available, because to me, they all have just vastly different aesthetics, and I could totally fashion frame each and every one of them and come up with something fun and cool with some weaponry, some attachments and stuff. I'm super excited to get my hands on this one as well. So great job, Master Noob. You're gonna get my money, trust me. Maybe we'll see which wave this one's coming in, which round this is coming in, but you're gonna get my money, Master Noob. Great job, awesome. Love to see your work, especially going on in the future. All right, so Hitsu-san delivering another fantastic skin. This one is the Octavia Yokai, and this is a really cool. This color scheme that was kind of shown off with this Octavia. I really like. Very cool. Just colors all around, and the helmet, cool. Got the horned, like, I want to say goat, ram. I don't know, some sort of horned mountain creature deal, but it's got, obviously Octavia got the aesthetic, the little speaker looking deals, energy color doing its thing, looking gorgeous, and of course very much so matching Hitsu-san's designs. That really elegant but very well sculpted metallics and line work and stuff like that. Beautiful. I love this. I really like Octavia. I'm gonna admit I wasn't too crazy about Octavia Prime's aesthetic, because it didn't really, in my opinion, look all that new and refreshing for Octavia. And this is kind of my Octavia Prime. I might be getting this just because I probably would run this on my Octavia as Octavia Prime. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel. It's all right. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm excited about this one because I really love Octavia. She's a fantastic frame, and there's a good chance that when I go in and build an Octavia and want to kind of set something up that I go for kind of endgame, I'll probably end up using this skin for it. Just absolutely fantastic, beautiful. Great job, Hitsu-san, once again delivering a beautiful skin. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Our first Protea skin has made it into the game, and this is the one that kind of gives me those sentient vibes, and ooh boy, I think that's great. I can't wait to kind of play around with some sentient designs and weaponry and all sorts of stuff. If I can find a good set of attachments and weapons that really give me like sentient vibes, Protea is probably going to be my go-to for creating like a sentient frame. The aesthetic I think would be really, really cool. Her kit I think is very, very cool. Gives me almost sentient-like feelings. And what I mean by that is like she has these little wispy balls, which feel like kind of like what a sentient ability might be like. And the turret that pops up is almost like a second sentient or like a I don't know, like a detachable sentient version of another sentient or something like that. Anyways, get out of here. What I'm trying to say is the idea of creating a sentient frame set up with some cool sentient weaponry and attachments, I think would be really, really fun, and Protea's, I think, a great way to do it, especially, with the way this is going to look. So very excited for this to get in game. LED 2012, delivering another fantastic product. Great job. Excited to see this in game and play around with it as well. Okay, here we go. Version 4.1. Lots of people saying, Revenant, I want a Revenant Tennogen skin. There are multiple Revenant Tennogen skins on the workshop, and DE is refusing to accept them. That's because, once again, a little bit of change is needed to happen. And finally, those who are excited about getting a Revenant skin, here you go. Bam, you got one. We got this crazy bearded, wispy energy Revenant of death and destruction. I don't know. I just kind of thought that would sound cool. Very cool. Love the energy. There's Sayandana stuff. There's the axe and stuff like that. We'll see if it made it in this wave. It may not have. Those might require some tweaks and stuff as well. But I'm sure as time goes on, everything will be made available, everything you see here. But right now, for sure, we have Revenant coming in with a Tennogen skin, the Dragon. Very, very cool. Guzmo. That's a name I have learned based on the last look at the workshop. Guzmo has multiples, I believe, in the workshop, ready to be accepted. And sure enough, the Dragon has made it. So congratulations, Guzmo. This thing I'm sure is going to sell really well because everybody's been like, I need a Revenant skin right now. So here you go. You got one. All right. Jumping in, we have helmets. I think there's two, but we have a Cora helmet, the Fiera. This thing's pretty cool looking. I really, really love this helmet. I'm not one to buy helmets that are not a full skin, but this one really is cool. Yeah, I don't want to say it might be my first helmet because I really, really like the whole fashion frame skin type stuff, but the design behind this, the cool bladed look, I think is fantastic. You have these dangly bits like braids that are going on back here, which apparently change based on the type. So if it's puncture or if it's impact or whatever, those I believe change. So that's pretty cool. But overall, really agile, edgy, aggressive, fierce look. I really, really like it. The Cora Fiera helmet. Version 2 needed some adjustments, but Debbie Sheen and Crackle. Debbie Sheen, is that fan art? Collaborative effort with amazingly talented Debbie Sheen. I believe fan artist turned into official in-game deal. So very, very cool. Congratulations, guys, on making that happen. All right. Going with another helmet. This one's for Octavia. This one is strange, in my opinion. It gives me in marching band. There's the leader. I forget the captain. Whatever. The leader kind of gives me like the hat feels for the marching band captain. I don't know. I wasn't part of marching band, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I think. Interesting design. I really like Octavia as is. Not no hate, but someone out there is going to be pretty on board with the top hat kind of look, the marching hat cap type look. So if it's for you, then there you go. By Blazing Cobalt and Fairy. So great job. Helmet in game potential. All right, getting into some weaponry, we have the two-handed Nakana. Very much so down the Corpus-like kind of avenue. So originally was meant to be a heavy blade, I believe, and was turned into a two-handed katana design. And I think it looked kind of cool. I really want to see the way it's held and kind of how it looks in our Warframe's hands before I pull the trigger. But I could definitely see this becoming part of like my Corpora stuff. Or maybe because I see some hints of some other artists making some Corpus style designs, so I'd like to see it. I might be buying this one if I can find a good place for it. So pretty good. This one is by Felix Leonhardt, another name I don't really recognize. So congratulations. I'm sure this is gonna sell. I mean, people love two-handed Nakana stuff. But all right, so. Following that, the Ion Sword. Wait a minute. What about all three of those awesome, amazing, dope skins that Yadis was making? Well, I don't know yet. Probably going to require some revisions. That's one of the groups of skins I was excited about that even I personally am kind of bummed out they didn't make it. But I'm just going to wait. You know, hopefully it all pans out and things work out and we get those skins. But we did get a sword skin and a couple attachments we'll look at in a minute. But we did get a sword skin by Yadis, the Ion Sword deal. Reminds me of that other sword we got, except this one looks a lot cooler. Pretty cool. I like this. I would like to find a spot for it, to be honest, because I really like the aesthetic design. I may pick it up. Because I feel like there's plenty of Warframes that I would use a sword, like a single sword, and I would like to replace the model with something like this. So very cool. Congratulations, Yadis, on one of many awesome, designs that you've made. So here we go. The Kuvail machete by Lucanu. Here we go. Machete of Corpus design. This is where I was kind of mentioning other creators are getting into the Corpus stuff. We got this. Pretty cool. I've recently been like, some people were telling me that the machete is underrated. I don't know if that's true, but if I find a good use for a machete in the game, I haven't yet, and I want to go down the Corpus Avenue, bam, this might be the way to do it. It's pretty cool. I like the design. I'm just, because it's a machete, I go, but because it's the design, I go, ooh, maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I'll do some work and make it work. Anyways, following that, we have the Udyat Serpent. I don't know if I definitely didn't. I was gonna say I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I absolutely did not pronounce that right. This is by Volbjorn. Yes, infested machete deal. Once again, I go, oh, machete though. Okay, I guess, but I mean, it's infested and it looks super dope. Wait, Zaws? The Zaw infested weapon. Ooh, maybe we got a spot for our machete stuff. Ooh, now that I think about it, yeah, we could get a Corpus Zaw, basically. And 'cause you can put skins on Zaws now. Used to not be a thing, but I think you can now. So I get a Zaw machete. Bam, we got infested. Or bam, we got the Corpus. Ooh, I'm so happy. Cool. Volbjorn, very, very cool looking. I'd like to get this on one of my many infested frame designs that I've very happily purchased from Volbjorn. So very cool. Here we go. Jumping over to the next one, the Yamix version 1.2. Not sure what that means other than the fact that it did see some updates. I don't know. So Kakarot, another person I have seen their name pop up a lot recently, but unfortunately, I haven't seen their other content get accepted yet. Hopefully soon, in the next wave or two. So, but we do have a cool Tonfa deal. Tonfa skin. Sentient, of course, going down that avenue. Would love to see that, especially because people like to twist their melee weapons on their frames and make it look like super cool, like wings or like turrets on their back or Gundam. Sentient Gundam confirmed. Make it happen. Very cool. Congratulations, Kakarot. I'm very much looking forward to your other stuff getting accepted as time goes on. So very cool. All right, Sayandanas. Bam. Sayandana. Sentient, you're seeing lots of this stuff pop up now. Sentient design, Sayandanas. Again, Kakarot, congratulations, getting something in the game. Looking forward to your work. Like I said, Sayandana, I'd like to give it a shot, especially as we get into more and more sentient designs for Warframes and sentient weapons, all that good stuff. Very excited. All right, the Joltenheim's music, Sayandana. We have, it was MZ3, that's right, MZ3, Night Hunter, amazing, thank you. And Joltenheim's. So we have old version, new version, sleeked. It doesn't look like much changed, but something must have happened to maybe probably in terms of polygons and other things, but tweaked, more beautiful. It looks great. Let me just say it looks great. I'm excited for this. I'm a sucker for Sayandanas. I haven't bought that many because I want all of them. So I am afraid to open my wallet. Anyways, but I could do some fashion framing with this. I think it's really cool. Definitely would make sense with like Octavia. But I don't know, maybe on some of our feminine frames, you can see kind of the silhouette in the back is Nova. Could absolutely see that working. Even with her Asari skin, a Nova Asari with this, I think would be cool. With plenty of other fashion frames, I think this would be good on. But I'm afraid to go down the avenue of opening my wallet and just purchasing Sayandanas because it might never end. Here we go. We have Beastbusters Sayandana, which is kind of like a shield, like a shield-based Sayandana, it looks like. and this is attached on the back as though it would be grabbable, something like that. I'm not really sure, because I'm excited for sword and board weapons, the sword and shields, to become a Tennogen item, and it hasn't yet. This would be a very cool sword and board with a sword, obviously, but I don't know. But coming in as a Sayandana, potentially in the future, could be manipulated to become a sword and board deal in the future, maybe, hopefully. Anyways, very cool Beastbuster, fitting that Atlas kind of design. Yeah, it's a Sayandana. Hopefully you like it. And here we have a shoulder piece. And you're sitting here going, wait a minute. This looks like something I am excited to get in the game, but is missing from this wave of Tennogen. Yep, unfortunately, Ash, Blade of the Lotus, has to get some tweaks before it is accepted. There was also a chest piece that I believe didn't make it. Was there something else? There was a chest piece for sure. Was there a Sayandana? Anyways, this is the shoulder piece. Did get accepted, but the other stuff, I guess, has to undergo some changes and tweaks before it gets accepted. But we got this for now, and am excited to see the other stuff. Beastbuster did get quite a bit in this, in the game recently, so it's okay. They'll get some tweaks, get some reworks, and they'll make it into the game, I'm sure. So if you're waiting on a piece like this Ash, which looks great, just be patient. I'm sure it'll come sooner or later. So jumping over, here's the Ion content I was talking about. We have an Ion shoulder piece, which looks pretty dope. I'd love to throw this on something. Like I definitely got to play around with it, but this is turn a elegant frame into an edgy frame. Just put this super dope looking shoulder piece on them. Like, come on, I love it. I don't even make that many edgy frames, and I love this. I think that looks super cool. Yadis, bam, version 2.2. So I'm sure Digital Extremes is giving feedback, saying, hey, this stuff, we like the way it looks, but it doesn't quite fit a theme or something we're going with, or we got to tweak the textures here or there. And I'm sure they're going to come back with the changes, and that stuff's going to make it. So here we go, Joltenheim's music shoulder pieces. So following the Sayandana, we have also shoulder pieces, which can go with it if you would like to purchase them both. I think they look pretty cool and elegant. Definitely could fit Octavia or some other frames. Once again, Nova being kind of shown as the silhouette in the back. It's cool. It's cool. Fashion frame to be done. I don't know. I don't want to say it's not my aesthetic, because I do like creating I like covering all my bases. I want to make a cool petite fashion frame of a Nova and QT attire. Why not? If I want to make a super cool, edgy, I don't know, Excalibur, an Atlas or something like that, I'm down for that too. So I could see this fitting in my fashion frame somewhere. I just have to find out where. Okay. Okay, so Blade of the Lotus chest armor. I think it did make it then. So we have Beastbuster following up. Blade of the Lotus, a chest piece. So the updated version has made it into the game. Cool, little like scratchy like textures and whatnot, as though it's a little bit worn. Pretty interesting chest piece. I don't know how much these go for in the store or whatnot. Maybe $2 American. So some of these attachments, I go, oh, to get the whole set, I got to spend a little bit of money. So I haven't purchased any yet, but when we get full sets of like Blade of the Lotus armor and some other ones, I might be more likely to buy it when I find an aesthetic that it fits in. But for now, I'm going to pass, but it's cool. It's cool. Might be for you, but we have Rygo chest armor. Interesting. Kind of unique design. It gives me a little bit of sentient feels, but this kind of bladed, I don't want to say this gives me Gara feels. It looks a little bit glass-like, but you can tell that it's an actual texture and not transparent. But it gives me like a mandible look of an insect. So like infested sentient glass feels. I don't know. It does look cool. I just would have to play around with it, see what I think. Once again, I don't purchase all that many aesthetics of Tennogen just yet, just because I'd like to see more implemented, but it's cool. It's cool. LED 2012 and Lex 182. Interesting. There we go. Added coming up. And then last but not least, the Presidium Mask by Harry and Lucanyu. Once again, doing their thing. Teaming up. I think teaming up. Concept and 3D artist. Or same person. Don't know. Anyways. No, actually, not same person. I know who Lucanyu is. Not same person. Anyways. We have Presidium. Boom. Boom. Cool. Bam. Cool. All right. I like it. It's just, once again, attachment. Kind of got to see more. Okay, so in order to see what the waves are, these are all the items. The link is down below if you would like to see this page. And the bundles. Bundle number 1, Warframe skins, Octavia Yokai, Protea Collapsar, sweet. Revenant Dragon, sweet. Baruch Shiran, sweet. Grendel, yeah. Volbjorn, sweet. The Inaros Ozymandias by Matan, cool, sweet. And the Nidus Texan. I'm really excited about this first wave. Really excited about this first wave. My wallet is not. It just, buy wallet just jumped out the window. We have the Presidium operator piece that we just saw, the Joltenheim's music shoulder piece, and the music Sayandana for the Sayandana, the Ion shoulder armor, and the Rygo chest armor we just saw. So pretty good. We have Octavia helmet that we saw. We have the Kuvail machete skin. So the machete skin by Lucanyu, which is the Corpus one. And then we have the two-handed Nakana Corpus one. Cool. Okay. And then second wave, bundle 2, Baruch Blade of the Lotus, Baruch Zamaru, Frost Stridged, Cora Grax, the Kuvail Nidus Scrounger skin, and the Atlas Blade of the Lotus. Armor is going to be the Blade of the Lotus shoulder armor and the Blade of the Lotus chest armor by Beastbuster. Then Sayandanas, the Aropanic Sayandana by Kakarot, the Kakarot piece that we took a look at, and the Shiroku Blade of the Lotus Sayandana by Beastbuster, the shield looking deal. The Cora Fiera helmet, that cool looking Cora helmet, very cool. And then weapon skins, the Ion sword skin by Yadis, very cool. The Ujat serpent machete, that serpent machete by Volbjorn, which infested feel. And then the cool Tonfa sentient design is in wave 2. All of that good stuff. Very cool. There's definitely some things that didn't make it. Like I mentioned previously, the Ion. There were a couple hydroxate things that I liked seeing make it as a to be accepted, not accepted yet in the designs. I can't wait for Hydroxy to get some content in the game. Anyways, some cool stuff that hasn't made it yet, but is, like I said, gonna see some tweaks, potentially gonna make it in the future. So just be patient. Hopefully some of this stuff you guys are excited about. So feel free to let me know what you are excited about, what you might be purchasing, and also feel free what didn't make it and you are excited to see in upcoming waves. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support on the videos, especially a lot of you guys do enjoy the Tennogen stuff. And a shout out to, I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but a shout out to Obi-Wan Dendobi for notifying me that the items did show up on the prime time. I missed it last night because I go to sleep early because I wake up very early for work. Thank you for pointing that out, that this was shown off on prime time so I could come in and check it out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Blow.